when your legs don't work like they used to before. And I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you.
Hi, Miss Sheehy. I love seeing you every Monday. You're just so creative. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Boda. Thank you for everything you did for the school. Love you.
Hey, Mrs. Capabianca. I see you in the office every morning, and I just want to say thank you for that.
People fall in love in mysterious ways.
Hi, Mrs. Miller. Thank you.
Maybe just the touch of a hand.
Hey, Sister Edie, we miss you.
Thank you, Mrs. G. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Miss Law Liberty, for keeping our...
Thank you for being my teacher, Mrs. P. I love you. Yeah.
So honey, now take me into your loving arms.
Miss Foss, it is my admission to thank you.
Hey, Sister R, I love spending that period with you. You're so sweet and you're so creative and I love it.
Thank you, Mr. C, for all of the awesome opportunities. Everything you've taught me and everybody else. All the cool information about music. You're the best.
Thank you, Ms. McMahon, for all the lotion we've shared together and the theology we've prayed together, you know?
And the crowds don't remember.
Hi, Miss Richard. Thank you for everything that you've taught me. All the morals, all the things about theology of the body that I didn't know. It's helped so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Sue. Human would be nothing without.
Thank you, Mrs. Anderson, for taking us to Quebec. It was really fun.
Thank you, Miss Powers, for everything you do. I see Jesus in you.
Thank you, Mrs. Salvo, for everything.
And baby, your smiles.
Thank you, Mrs. McMahon.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera, for keeping our school clean.
Thank you, Sister Jackie, for devoting yourself to our school.
Thanks, Mom, for everything.
Fall in love in mysterious ways.
Thanks, Miss Anderson, for taking me to Quebec. I had a great time.
Thank you, Mr. C, for always just being there for us. You're a music teacher, but also just a really chill guy. I loved your glow-up sophomore year, and thank you just for being there for everyone.
Mrs. Igmont, you may be an English teacher, but I just don't have the words to say how much I want to thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Lucy, for all the anatomy. We appreciate you so much. We love you.
Only kiss me up under the light of 1,000 stars.
Thank you, Miss Carson, for all that you do for us and for dealing with us, and especially our messes after lunch. We love you, Granny Ann.
Keep a smile.
Thank you, Nursey, for the ginger ale and crackers.
Thank you, Mrs. Richards, for always being there for us. Thank you, Miss Urena, for dealing with me. You're my favorite.
Miss McGregor, what do you and a mitochondria have in common? That's right, you're both powerhouses. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker, for being our guidance counselor and dealing with all of our problems. Thanks, Mrs. Richard, for all the theology classes and for helping me grow my relationship with God.
Thank you, Mr. Fishwick, for keeping our school clean.
Thank you, Miss Savino, for helping us out with the yearbook.
Hi, Mr. Satan. Thank you for organizing all our masses and for everything. Thank you.
Hey, Mrs. Foss, thank you for all the opportunities that you've given everybody and putting so much trust in me to be stage manager. Like, that was a lot of responsibility. So thank you, and thanks for writing one of my recommendations. Appreciate it, and I appreciate you.
Thank you, Mrs. Lucy, for always being there for us in the morning and whenever we need any help with science and stuff. You're the best.
Hi Smurf, thank you so much for everything you do for us and the Music Guild and letting me be in charge of open mic nights and everything, even though I fail at them. I appreciate everything you do, we all do.
Thanks for writing my letter of recommendation, Mrs. Viscosi. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Clayman. I appreciate everything you do for me.
If you plan to learn, you must learn to plan. Thanks, Mr. Clayman, you're the best.
Thanks, Smurf, for making the cabaret the best it's ever been. We love you.
Thank you, Mr. True, for helping me learn what's not flammable and what is flammable so I don't burn down my house.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Led. You're the best.
I love you.
Thank you, Mrs. Fry, for everything.
Thank you, Mrs. McGinnis, for being our favorite teacher.
Thanks, you're the best mom.
Thank you, Mr. Capabianca, for being a great math teacher and for dealing with me 2 periods a day.
Ms. Bombard, thank you for everything. You're isosceles.
Thank you, Mr. George. I loved having you for business.
Thank you, Miss Hager, for greeting us in the morning and doing all that you do and working hard. Thanks.
And the crowds don't remember my name.
Thank you, Mr. Led, for everything you do. I just need to.
I'm Mr. Stakis. I know you don't hear it a lot, but thank you.
Mr. Lee, my boy! Thank you for all the history classes. Thank you for the youth and government. Thank you for being my advisor. You're awesome.
Woohoo! Yay! Thank you, Miss Fry.
You're the best.
Smiles forever in my mind and memory.
Thank you, Mrs. Favola. The lunch is great. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cruz, for everything.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Mrs. Blaze, for everything that you do.
Thank you, Miss Hager, for the quality time we have spent together. Nuts says hi.
I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand that, baby, now take me